Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Talk. This is me, Meera, and today I have certain really interesting idioms for all of you. There is one thing in common when it comes to all these idioms. Well, you will realize it in the course of time, but for now, let's get going because with an interesting topic, I shouldn't wait, right? So let's see the first one. Give someone an earful. Any guesses what that could mean? Well, to give someone an earful is actually trying to express an opinion sort of in an angrily manner. For example, another friend of mine, okay, scolded her friend, probably her sister, right? And the sister comes running to me and she tells me that my sister yelled at me, okay? So I can tell the little one that, wait here, let me go to her and let me give her an earful as to why did she raise her voice on you, or why did she yell at you, right? So it's just trying to express an opinion angrily and trying to tell someone that I'm going to give him or her an earful. I'm going to tell that person why he did and what he did was wrong, okay, with an anger emotion. So give someone an earful means expressing opinion angrily, right? That's important. The next one is a finger in every pie. Now, I think some of you have understood or got a hint of what it means. Well, it actually means someone who is involved in many activities and has no time for anything else, right? So a finger in every pie means involved in many activities. Well, I always tell my younger brother, and I tell him that stop putting your finger in every pie. Just relax, deep breathe, and focus on one thing rather than putting your finger in every pie. Okay, moving on, you guys. The next one is cost an arm and a leg. Any ideas what that could mean? Well, it actually means what it looks like. It means that sometimes things are so costly that are completely out of budget. For example, the new iPhone, every time there is an iPhone that is released, it costs people their arm and their leg. Don't you think so? I mean, there are jokes about it everywhere, so I'm sure that people understand that some things are really costly. Cost an arm and a leg means something that is very expensive. Ooh, you have bought a beautiful bungalow. I'm sure it must have costed you an arm and a leg. Well, yes, unfortunately, but I love my new bungalow, for example, okay? Next is wet behind the ears. Now, I think it's a very sweet way of actually expressing that someone is less experienced or someone is new at something, right? So wet behind the ears means inexperienced in sort of a way. Inexperienced or new to something, okay? Doesn't matter if you are inexperienced or you're new at something, because practice and consistency will definitely make you better. But if you have people around you who are probably studying with you, working with you, or trying to learn a new activity with you, you can always say to others that don't worry, he's right now a little wet behind the ears, but I'm sure with practice he will get better. Okay? All right, guys. Next up, we have over my dead body. Well, this expression is pretty harsh, but it's actually used when you really piss someone off. That means you make someone so angry and they're denying you. They're not allowing you to do a certain activity, and they say, till the time I die, I will not let you do this. So for example, you go to your father or mother and say that, Mom, I want to go to the summit of Mount Everest. Right? And your father is worried about you. Of course, your mother is worried for you. And that's why they say, no way, over my dead body. That means they're just denying. They're saying no. Okay? For example, or there's so many things that in life that your parents absolutely denied you. So that is an expression, an aggressive expression where someone doesn't allow you to do something. In simple words, it's saying what? No. Saying no to something, okay? Now, thick in the head. That actually means when you want to express that someone is not that intelligent, right? You can say that that person is a little thick in the head. Now, if you ask me personally, I always find it very, very demeaning or very offensive to say such things. But guys, instead of actually putting someone in, in a very, very bad situation by pointing and saying he's not intelligent, you can say or use idioms such as thick in the head. She is a little thick in the head, or he is a little thick in the head. But don't worry, he is good at other things. For example, even if he's not good at studies, he could be good in sports, right? So you have to take it in a positive way and try to learn new things instead. So thick in the head means someone who is not that intelligent. Alright guys, I am all ears. For a long time in my life, whenever I used to hear this phrase, I used to think, why are people saying I am all yours? I didn't understand it until there were subtitles. And that is when I realized it is I am all ears. That means someone is listening to you. When my friends or my father or my mother, they're talking, and if they ask me, are you even listening to us, Meera? And I say, don't worry, Dad, I'm all ears. That means I am listening. Are you guys all ears? Very good. You should be, because we're learning something interesting. I'm all ears means listening to something. Okay, get off my back is the next one. Well, imagine something is stuck on your back or is continuously over there and you're getting disturbed by it. Okay, you're getting irritated by it. Okay, so what do you think of? Oh my God, let me just rub it off. That means it's the same thing, but to a person, okay? So when someone is irritating you, someone is trying to distract you from something, you can say, hey, get off my back, will you? That means don't irritate me anymore, just leave. You're asking someone to leave or stop annoying. Leave. In simple words. Guys, I'm trying to give you the simplest form of meanings for all these idioms because I want you to try and use it, right? So the next one is, that's music to my ears. Any guesses what that means? Well, this is one of my favorite idioms because who doesn't like a situation where you hear a good news? Well, you guessed it right. Whenever you hear good news, you can say, that's music to my ears. Thank you so much. Especially for people who apply for different kinds of visas for education purpose, academic purpose, or professional purpose, or for any other purpose. And when the visa is granted, and when they get the news, they usually go, oh my God, that's great. That's music to my ears. Okay? So that means a good news. This is a reaction to a Good news. Well, the last one we have is a cold shoulder. Of course, that does not mean putting ice packs on your shoulder. It actually means to ignore someone. Isn't that interesting? Ignoring someone. Usually when you're in offices or when you're in a college or when you have a group and there's a small fight, okay, and you say, oh my God, look, she's giving him the cold shoulder. That means you're saying that she is trying to ignore him. Well, remember I said that thing in the beginning of the lesson? I said that there is something common between all of these idioms. By now you must have guessed what it is. Well, all of these idioms have some or the other body part, such as ear, okay, finger, arm, leg, ears again, over my dead body, thick in the head, again ears, shoulder, ears, looks like ears, it's famous, and back. So like I said, these are idioms which you can actually use in your daily life conversations and try to do that, okay? But that's all for the day. I will be back very soon with another new lesson just for you. Until then, use these. Keep smiling, spread a lot of love. This is me, Meera, signing off, you guys. Bye.